Some people just gonna be left behind. Drop out. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, make sure y'all thumb up this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that little bell so y'all know when King coming in. So y'all know about the live streams on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Now, we building. But, again, I deal with the difficult topics that don't nobody want to deal with. But we got to come to the conclusion that we must tell ourselves the truth. And that's just facts. And that's what we deal with every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Be there. We gonna improve everything. Everything is rolling smooth. The people is starting to react to everything. And we gonna be there. But tonight, I want to talk about the lost sheep. The sheeple. The people that just ain't gonna make it. They just ain't gonna make it. Now, I know people be looking like, King want us just to hop up and just, relocate on the other side of the world. I mean, what we going through is unprecedented. It's unprecedented. I mean, I understand what niggas is saying. I understand what the brothers and sisters is saying. I feel you. We ain't know we was going to be put in this type of position where it's either we stay in, behind enemy lines, go watch that video live, go watch it, go thumb it up. Hey, the people need that. You see what I'm saying? But dealing with, that we behind enemy lines, we put in a position that we choose to pick, whether we going to be killed by white people, in America, a country that we built, or we going to, move to the other side of the world and try to create a whole new peaceful life. You see what I'm saying? For us and our children. And that's key. That's key. I understand what the people were saying, but, because they looking at it like it's something like gigantic, like, damn, King, we just gonna move all the way to Africa? But you see, this right here in America ain't working for you. It ain't working for us. So it gotta be some type of compromise. The situation we done been put in is something that ain't never happened in world history. So we force to make a difficult decision. Either we can sit here and ignore the shit and complain, like it ain't really happening, though we know it's really happening. Or we can do something about it. I mean, the motherland is fertile, it's ready. It's ready for investment. Period. And they opening up, if you notice, the trips to Africa, if you look up a ticket going to Ghana or Sierra Leone or something like whatever, you will see the ticket prices is low. They tried, the African kings and prime ministers and presidents or whatever, they trying to make it easy, or easier for us, to come on in. But, we forced with a difficult decision whether we, uproot everything, our baby, because some gonna be left behind. Now, y'all seen the video I just done about the mayor of Mississippi. He had to leave his family behind to go get everything right first. So then when he bring his family, he can move in a family, setting. You know what I'm saying? Because if he over there, he trying to make moves and get everything together, having, wife and the children and mama there, you know what I'm saying? Because they going to acquire, how them women do, they acquire a lot of attention. I'm dealing with it, every day. But what I'm saying is, you might have to go over there and get it right first before the family come over You see what I'm saying? You might have to do that. And me personally, I'm over here thinking, I don't never think me or I, but I'm over here starting to think, man, I might have to just get selfish right quick, and get in the trenches and pop this off, for my family. I'm gonna leave a legacy. I'm gonna leave a legacy. Period. They're gonna be like, Papa got that crib in Africa, didn't he? You see what even if they ain't, listen, my immediate family gone ho. Cause they with the ideals of Marcus Garvey, they ready. They like, shit, what's up, King? We ready. What are you? And I know, sad to say, all of them ain't gonna make it. Even though, majority of them really on they, handling their business while they here. You see what I'm saying? Not take, sitting around complaining and not taking advantage, of being in Babylon. Cause it's, Babylon is a capitalistic system. And in order to be in Babylon, we must capitalize right quick. Cause they ain't gonna give you nothing. Our mama and them told us we was gonna have to work twice as hard. And that's just what it has been. I mean, shit, we done had to work 3 times as hard. You see what I'm saying? So the things that we going through, ain't nothing new under the sun. What's been happening, been happening. Ain't nothing done changed. And you ain't doing no different than anybody else done. So how you think it's gonna change? It's always the younger brothers and sisters that always feel like they gonna be able to change. When in reality, listen, man, we done done this, or we done seen this story before. We done heard this record before. Ah, man, it's economics, it's education. We gonna march and tell them our stance, and we might as well do it right here. I hear that from the young community, the younger community. But what y'all don't know is our mothers and fathers that already tried it. That's why they be, when you think you getting away with something out there in the streets or whatever, they can read it on your face because they already done it before. But they only got to go so far with it though. And how, I was thinking earlier or whatever, how do we lose the consciousness, the revolutionary consciousness of our predecessors or our ancestors, the ones that came before us? If you look at the 60s, there ain't nothing but 60 years to the 2020s. How the hell in 60 years did we lose, the revolutionary spirit of the Panthers, and, the revolutionary spirit of, Snick, John Africa and them and the shit. How do we lose that revolutionary spirit of Marcus Garvey? What, not but 100 years ago? These people, ain't been on the planet long, but at least they can remember, 400-500 years ago. Hell, Marcus Garvey wasn't but 100 years ago. Y'all acting like y'all done forgot. Even though right now, his message is more prevalent than ever. If you look out there right now, right? And I'm going to leverage with you. But you see, they not putting, what black people actually doing on TV. They put all that other shit, all that negative propaganda that they been doing. But brothers and sisters, is going to Africa. That was newsworthy of Stevie Wonder going to Africa. They ran that shit 2-3 times. A couple of, black media ran it. Me and, whoever ran it. And then the story was done. But, if that was, Garth Brooks going back to Ireland, they would have made a big story about that. But we can't depend on them to tell our story. And that's what I be saying. So some people just gonna be left behind. Man, you might have to lead the babies for a minute. You might have to, as a man, and as a queen, as a king. You know, and what I'm seeing, a lot of women going to Africa. The brothers and sisters, you know, out of the community or whatever, it's mostly the sisters that's going to the motherland and making it happen. They not second guessing. They like, look, this shit ain't right. I'm gone. Fuck all that. You know, though, if you gonna do it the right way, you must study, take preparations. You study, you know, ancient times, you know, because you must repatriate in your head first. And then you study, you know, the African news, what's going on the ground today. And that's why I try to bring a balance on this channel with history in modern time. Because we need to be boots on the ground in the motherland. Period. 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 I mean, you know, and I don't got that much family left in America. Let me tell you, I don't got that much family left in America. So it ain't so hard for me to leave. I got, you know, a bunch of cousins or whatever, but, you know, and, you know, in my immediate, all my grandparents gone, majority, you know, my aunts and uncles is gone. I still got a few aunts and uncles, about half and half. About half and half. You see what I'm saying? And then I got my cousins or whatever. But I do still have my mother and my father. And I'm going to cherish those and I'm going to stay close to them. I ain't leaving away from around, you know, my peoples. But what I'm saying, I'm trying to set up a better situation because my immediately found my mom's, my daughter, you know, the queen, my queen, they see what's going on. They see it. But, and they ready to go. You know, though we still have ties with this, ain't nothing wrong with that. What I tell people is start a business here. Start a business here. Because you used to America money, and I must stress that. And so, when you get to where you going, you still have, because you must create many lanes, as many as you can, you know, resources or lanes of wealth. Create them streams of wealth. Create them platforms to where you got that day-to-day money. You got that money you stack. You got that money you invest. You know, you got that travel money. You see what, and you have to prioritize it like that. You see, I mean, you must read and get out and write that shit down. You see what I'm saying? Your plans. When you write it down, it do something different. It goes straight into, you know, your brain. Your subconscious, it get the message immediately. But some people gonna be left behind, man. That's just facts. I mean, you know, because when you first get on boots on the ground, I'm not expecting nigga, you know, we to come home and then, you know, a parade and like we don't want the championship already. Nah, that's not true to reality. What I'm saying is we gonna, you know, me in my mind, what I'm saying, what I know, I'm gonna go and get everything set up and I'm thinking, you know, I'm not going over there worried about how trying to, you know, make them think the way we think or whatever. You see, because they done been indoctrinated to, I understand that. And then it's similar, but it's different. You know, the apartheid that happened in South Africa is very similar. All other 52 or 53 countries in Africa or whatever is different. So every person in Africa I know not gonna be black power. There. what the media show in like Joseph Kony or whatever. Them the revolutionaries. You see what I'm saying? What they show is rebels in Africa or whatever. They fighting for, for Africans to own, they own our own mineral wealth. So we do what Marcus Garvey said. That's what they saying. Africa's for the African. Mineral wealth, the people, the land, everything. The sun shine in Africa different, man. It's more hotter because you closer to God. You closer to the sun. But some gonna be left behind. That's just facts. And that's just something we gonna have to accept. Some people just can't say, I got to be around everybody. I can't miss nothing. You see what I have to have? The new Jordans when they come. This is what y'all on. You don't want to, make that sacrifice in your life, because you think it's cutting into your time to go to the club and whatever little material things you trying to gain or whatever. You feel like it's cutting into your time. But really, what you doing is, elevating the race to the black race to a level that has never been before. We have the information to do that today. But guess what? Negroes is everywhere but where they supposed to be. So it's going to be some left behind. They told us this why I don't listen to what, goofies is out here talking about us going to the motherland. You mad? Because the elders told us already, like, soon as you figure out in your mind that you going to repatriate to the motherland, even your family, I'm talking about your immediate, and I got this for my immediately family at first. If you go back 5-6 years ago, and I was saying the same shit I'm saying now, I done learned since then, but still, basically the same thing I was getting, reposts like Africa. Boy, I ain't no African and all that shit. I got that same shit, and that shit made me realize, like, look, it strengthened me though. It hurt at first, but I was like, hold up. They just don't know. So we got some knowledge, some sacred knowledge. The people that know, the family out there, we know. So it's a secret society at the end of the day. We can get up here and say, we don't get up here and say everything. We don't get up here and say, we get up here and basically give you the basics. We go deep as we can go any deeper. We on YouTube, so they gonna go to kicking that shit up off here. Believe me, I got 1,200 videos up here, but if everyone was supposed to been up here, then it'd be 2,000 or something. I mean, 1,500. I mean, it'd be a high ass number. It'd be more than what it is right now. But I don't fault them for that, because if I was saying some of what I was saying and I was the ops, I would keep me off here too. Period. I'd keep me off here too if and I basically go on the surface. But when I start going deep, then that's when my page start getting copyrights and flags and shit. And so I have to, walk lightly, though I still go deep though, because I have to come at it with a certain way, to translate it to you, because they can't, even though I'm speaking English, they still don't know what I'm talking about. They think they know. They don't know. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But it's gonna be some people that just can't get over the Munzungu man. They can't get over it. You know what I'm saying? They gon' stay them the lost sheep. So we gonna lose some. Not just, we ain't gonna lose just one, like Jay-Z. We gonna lose some. A damn lot. They hear it, but they not listening. They hear it, but they just not listening. But again, I know y'all probably be like, King be like, damn, bro, you saying some shit that just, it seem impossible at first when you ain't done studied and when you ain't been prepared, and cause economics and shit and all kind of shit our people done been through. But when you first hear what the solution is, cause you got two ways. Either you get your military together, or you separate from this man, still get your military together. Cause whatever you trying to do over here, they gonna look at that shit as subversive activity. That's the name of the game, man. They not gonna let that, cause they know, what they done, and they feel like if you ever get a heads up, you might try to do to them what they done to you. So it's gonna be some lost sheep. But when we go to the motherland, when we, it's coming. Don't let these Negroes try to talk like they African and wear dashikis and little unks or whatever. Make it seem like they down with the plan with us, cause they're with the same African garb and ancient Egyptian garb and Rasta garb, but they don't really be down for the real plan. They're where to just try to get along. That's just real, and that's them the lost sheep. Them the ones just ain't gonna make it. And I'm gonna be real, some of them gonna be your family members, but you can't be so attached to these people where you living your life for them. Think about it. Any decision you make on account of somebody else, you living for them at that point, even if they family, man. It's gonna come up. It's that point. We at the crossroads. We at that point in the road where everybody's standing around looking like, what we gonna do? But it's only two pathways. It's three. It's only two pathways to freedom. The other pathway lead back to the plantation and the same thing we've been doing. The other two pathways is freedom. Though it's scary, because one is we gotta, get for real and get organized with our own family, because that's a mini nation, and, uproot them to get them to the motherland so we can start building this nation. It's nation building time. So we can build this nation. And then the other route is we're going to have to build a military and stand up to the beast. And a lot of us, ain't going to make it. But at least you ain't dying in vain, though. Because we out here dying in vain right now. And, the ancestors right now are turning in their grave. Kalamama right now, I just tell these niggas they gonna have to run up on this man and settle the score once and for all, or either separate. Them the only two path. Look, we in the woods. Imagine it, we in the woods, and we just ran up this path, but the path we just ran from, it's all kind of manipulation going on, slavery, 3/5 food stamps, black on black crime, police brutality and, illegal arrest and all kind of, wickedness going on the path we just ran from, right? And then we came to the fork in the road, and then one say, both of them say freedom. Well, one say all of us ain't gonna make it, to the end of the road, to glory, back to black. But the other one say freedom, same thing, but you must move 3,000, miles away from home. And most people gonna look at them two lanes and be like, damn, now I could put, this vest on and go to war for black power and my family's future in America. Or I can move my family 2,000 miles away. Most people gonna look at them two options like, man, I'm just gonna turn back around. And they gonna go right back down, to Massa, to the plantation and say, I give up. Because I'm not turning back around. Y'all can go back the other way. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not going back the other way. And you know what I'm saying? You can feel it. You can feel it right down your bones if you're in America. We at that crossroads. It's like, y'all done found out, Black Lives Matter is a fake organization. They stole 90 million. So, they ain't about you now. They just George Soros and everything. You see what I'm saying? So you see that. But, we at that crossroads. And I know you can feel it. So what are we to do? Because everybody not going to make it, man. More than half of these people, I'm just gonna say, more than half of these people is going into the grave or going into a jail cell. That's just real. That's just real. That's just real. That's the future. You better think about it. Hey, I'm having to ask myself these same questions. Is it worth being over here another year, 2 years, 6 months? I ain't going past that. Because I already got a trip planned. And so, regardless of who on that plane, I'm telling you, if everything like I need to be, yeah, I'm coming back. But as I'm there, I'm going to get everything set up how it's supposed to be. And then the next time I come back, I'm not coming back. Period. I'm not giving my money back to them. I'm not doing it. Soon they gave some of these Negroes they stimulus check. Guess what they doing? They ain't gonna put it in the bank and just forget about it. Guess what they done? They went to the mall. These niggas at the Gucci store. They everywhere where they not supposed to be. Where they mind it just, not quite ready. Yeah, we waking up, but we just not there yet. So it's going to be a lot of people left behind. They told us off the rip that, people was going to tell, why y'all going over there? Y'all shouldn't be going over there. We Americans. Everything that people be saying today, the elders warned, the students, the true students about from the beginning. They warned us about y'all. They said, even your own family going to be saying, I ain't going to Africa and Don't you go over there, y'all. It's war and malaria, and everybody gonna try to pull you back in the crabs in the bucket or whatever. They gonna try to pull you right back in that boiling water with they ate. Cause they ain't figured out a way out this shit. Cause we all in the same predicament, no matter how much money you got or whatever. So some just gonna be left behind. All right, I got another video. Y'all thumb this one up, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Drop out. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy as the head to wear the crown.